Good Wednesday to all. Hope you are doing well. Unfortunately, I haven't been in Israel for several years already. Last time was 6.5 years ago. But what always makes an impression on me, among many things, is the Ben Gurion airport. I love the new Ben Gurion airport, and it's constructed in a way that as you arrive, you go down a ramp to go ahead and retrieve your luggage. But also, when you depart, you also go down a ramp. And these two ramps meet one another. Obviously, there's a partition. And I would like to compare what is going through my mind, and most probably the mind of many, as they go down the ramp of arrival and they go down the ramp of departure. And the way we're going to go ahead and analyze it is by looking at two verses, one from Parshat Miketz, one from Parshat Vaigash. Both of them relate to the brothers of Yosef making their way back to their father in the land of Canaan. The first time in Parshat Miketz, they're going back. They bring some food and they want to share with their father the occurrences, not knowing that they were interacting with Yosef. The one in Parshat Vaigash, on the other hand, they're coming to inform their father, guess what? Yosef is alive. And guess what? We're traveling down to Egypt. So in the first verse, the Torah tells us, Vayavo el Yaakov avihem. They arrive to their father Jacob. They inform him, guess what? We have food. And it happens to be, the Torah tells us, that he was present in Artz Canaan, in the land of Canaan. So in Parshat Miketz, they first inform him, the Torah tells us, they arrive by Yaakov. He happens to be in the land of Canaan. In Parshat Vaigash, on the other hand, the Torah tells us, Vayavo Artz Canaan, Eretz Canaan, they arrive in the land of Canaan. El Yaakov Aviem, and then it happens to be that their father was in the land of Canaan. So in Parshat Vaigash, the Torah places focus, or first mentions the fact that they arrive in the land of Canaan. So there's a reverse there. And the commentators explain that in Parshat Miketz, they're going to their father. In Parshat Vaigash, yes, they're going to their father, but they recognize suddenly we're leaving the land of Canaan. That's it. We're arriving now, but we're packing our bags, and we are returning to Egypt for an extended period of time. They're saying goodbye to Eretz Israel. When you know you're saying goodbye to Israel, it becomes far more significant. You appreciate every moment much, much more. And that's why in Parshat Vaigash, the Torah emphasizes Vayavo Artz Canaan, that they arrive in the land of Canaan. So back to the ramps. While when I arrive in the land of Israel, like many, I think we go down the ramp with some enthusiasm, waiting to go ahead and get to the passport control, get our luggage. We're moving, perhaps we're not appreciating every step. When on the other hand, you go down the ramp of departure, and you know that within, hopefully an hour or two, you're up in the air, leaving the land of Israel. Every step becomes significant because you recognize you are in a very precious location, and unfortunately, you have to leave. And it's always important to appreciate, and sometimes we only appreciate things when we recognize, we're not going to have it for very long. And it's a message always, for life, that everything passes and everything must be appreciated. Everything must be appreciated. They obviously sensed it that moment, but they sensed it, and it is recorded in a way to teach us for eternity that, listen, appreciate what you have. Many, many, many gifts we have, even at times of challenge, and God willing, by appreciating what we have, God will give us much, much more. A healthy environment where we can interact in a normal way, and that's what we are waiting for. For now, please take care, and it should be a wonderful day. Bye-bye.